Hey there, you're watching the Jessa Channel on YouTube. I'm Jessa, and today I am here with more of soothing Sims 2, where we are decorating the Barrington home in Acanthop Isle. Over the break, I made some changes to the fences, and I like how they've come out. I'll show you a little trick with these fences. They're by Holy Simoly. If you just use the fence as is, drag it along, it turns out like so. That can be a little boring on a long lot like this, where it's just fence all the way down. But if you count along, let's do it every two squares. 1, 2, stop, start again, stop, start again. Then you get fence posts every 2 squares. Here I did fence posts every 4 squares. And in front, I did fence posts every 1 square. For visual interests. I used these taller fences first along the side, but they didn't feel right and they were too tall. Blocked the view of the lot. But I am using them for some visual interests along the front of the house here. I also moved this fence and widened the patio here. The fence was starting right there and coming out, but I moved it to the side wall here. And I just realized I did something, but I think I'll keep it actually. That was a mistake, but this post is not supposed to be here. But then I just realized that it actually does work with this on this side. It works, so I'm going to keep it actually. Let me know if you think I should keep that there or if I should just make it one long fence. Anyway, I realized that this creates a little patio for the master bedroom. So that's a nice little thing. Little feature. Unintended and works out just great. This is the color scheme I'm going to be using for this house, and I've already got it somewhat going on the outside of the house, which I didn't really mean for it to end up like that, but that's how it did. When I put the color scheme against the house, I went, oh, I've already got this color scheme going. And we're going to continue on with this sort of beautiful color scheme on the inside of the house. The color scheme is by design-seeds.com. And then all I did was I just had Cecil paint the painting using my favorite and the only easel I use nowadays. It is it's by Anoeska at TSR. It's free. And it's by Anoeska B. Anoeska B. And I am recording this now in 1920 by 1080 at 60 frames per second. The game doesn't always get to 60 frames. Right now it's at about 45 frames. For some reason, as old as this game is, I have never been able to get the frame rate that high on it. I don't know why it is. But in any case, this easel, I'll put it down here. Well, I'll show you. This feature came with free time, if I believe, maybe pets, one of those 2 expansion packs, which allows you to paint a custom painting right here. And I'm using the squared canvas. Cecil will go over and paint it. And then you can choose an image to paint. And the image that you get the image from your Sims 2 folder in your My Documents folder. There's a folder called Paintings, and you put the painting in there. It has to be a JPEG. And I know a PNG doesn't work, but maybe a bitmap does. But I know a JPEG does work. And he'll go ahead and just paint it. So that's where I put the the color schemes, and my Sims will paint the scene, paint the painting, and then I just put it on the wall, and it's excellent for decoration. But it also is a good way for me to go ahead and use the color scheme in the house and remind myself without having to go back and forth to the internet. I can just look at it right here and find wall covering that matches. Now you can see that the wall coloring I already have here actually somewhat matches this brown. So kind of a mix between here and here. But I think I'm just going to take all the wall coloring, all the wall painting off of all the rooms. First of all, to give him a few extra coins to work with, a few extra simoleons, and also to just start, like I said, completely empty. I'm not going to take the flooring up because that would make it confusing for me to remember where the flooring was. I will just change the flooring out when I'm ready. Okay. So, what I'm thinking about, Cecil is a raised by a good family, has good manners, very pleasant man in education. He's a headmaster. That's his current career path. And I think he would like... I wish I had a better way of describing what I'm seeing in my head. I suppose, rather than trying to describe it, I'll just do it. We'll just find it, and I will do it for you. But I'm thinking, that's blue. So, up close, you gotta get up close to see. I think what I'll do to make things a little bit easier on both of us, as I do this and you watch it, I'm just pressing the day-night toggle here to make it night so that this light, when I place it, will automatically be on, like that, see? And then I'll turn the day-night toggle off. I could just put it there and then go into live mode and turn it on and all that, but I chose that method to do it. Okay, so now we have a little light here. And it seems to me like this is a dark brown rather than a dark blue. So that's how I'm going to play that. Cecil is not really into modern type things. He's into more, I'd say mid-century would be my guess. It would amuse me greatly, although it wouldn't surprise me if I went through all of this work to find the right painting and ended up choosing something very similar to what I just had. I think the problem is that I don't have the paint. I'm kind of balking here at the white. If I can get something with some dark wood, that would be preferable. And throughout this Soothing Sims 2 series, you're going to find that the quietest times will be when I'm trying to find the thing I'm looking for, the type of paint I'm looking for, the type of covering I'm looking for. No, that's not right. It's not the right look. Okay, having kind of struck out in the other two categories, I'm now going to my largest category, which is paint. Okay, that's the Bear collection. If you ever want to know where anything's from, pause the video when I click on it like that. Pause the video right there. Size it up to 1080p. You should be able to see it, no problem. I want a darker color than that, if I can find one. If I have to go with white molding, I will, but I'm going to fight for it first. I know this entire series has nothing but white molding. Okay. I just went through all of that, and I'm going to end up choosing the very thing that I basically had on here before. No. Okay, not the wainscoting, not the molding that I wanted, but I'd love to get this set with dark molding. That'd be great. Okay. I'm looking at the color scheme and thinking. And that takes a lot of brain power for me. No. Possibly. This is my favorite carpet set. Whenever I use carpet, it's pretty much the only one I use. It's available on Mod The Sims. It's by Inadwin. You can see that right here. So go to 1080p and take a look at the description and you'll see it. Or you can just search for plush carpet on Mod The Sims. This is by excuse me, even though this has a different web address here in the description, it is by it is at Mod The Sims. It's, I believe, the Tobacco Living Set or Project Tobacco or something like that. That's wrong. This is the one that sits the best with me with the look I'm trying to create here in this house. I'm going to try one more thing. No, that's too busy. It's just not what Cecil would choose. That's it. Have the courage of one's convictions. That's it. Okay. Living room paint done. And I have the basics of the style in my mind set. It's not quite the blue I'm going for. Nope, that's siding. That's not going to work for this application. That'll do really well for his room. And then page up. That peach for upstairs, which goes with this color on the bottom here, as you can see. It's kind of a peachy sandy color. Okay. These are going to be either study rooms or bedrooms. Probably one bedroom and one study or office type room, possibly. Cecil lives in this huge house by himself. Hopefully we can get him a nice partnership. There's no one he's really... Well, let's just check. I don't think there's anyone he's really interested in. But maybe. Oh, I'm wrong. He has a thing for Lucy. But I'm pretty sure Lucy is engaged to somebody else. Oh, he also has a thing for Cinna. Who knew? And for Hazel, Dusty. Dusty is married to Dr. Tanner now. Sometimes my Sims do choose to have affairs. He's also got a thing for Kathy. I find that particularly amusing, as Kathy is one of our local oddballs. Oh, he's also got something for Jane, too. And for Deva, Kathy's wife. A couple of stories, possibilities there. And that's his sister, Amelia Barrington. Okay, let's do some window work now. Nope. I love this Grant Park set, but it has 0 recolors. Well, at least I haven't found any, and I will admit I haven't gone looking really hard for them. So I already know which windows I'm going to be using. I'm just looking for the right one to start with. Two tile. Oh, darn. That doesn't help anybody. It needs to be 3 tile or 3 1-tile windows. I don't think that set has a 3-tile window. Does it? Oh, there's an arch top 3-tile window. But That might do for the second. No, actually, that's a bathroom right there. So no. I don't think my Sims want everyone on the street walking by to be able to see them doing their business in the bathroom. So it looks like this is going to be 3 one-tile windows. Oh, I could do. Yes. That's a quarter tile. It's a bit long. That's a bit long. Trying to find the right window. Always a challenge. That's better. Can I find one with a window edge that, there we go. How about for, yes. There, that's what I wanted. Perfect. I'm going to take that window out. I want a little less, no. I haven't got a lot of choices here. No, that's not right. It has to be either this one, which isn't right to me, my eye, or this one, which has a few too many panes in it. Difficult choices. It's a tall window. And I don't want a tall window there because there's a couch that's going to go in there. Okay, so out of my choices, that's the choice I choose. Now, that brings up the important question as to where the front door goes. And the answer is it goes right there. I'm going to go down and look at the floor plan here. Yeah, that's where it goes. As usual, there's a type of door that I want. And I just have to find it, or the closest approximation to it. How does that look? I say this almost every episode, but I swear, with 12 gigs of custom content, you would think I'd be able to find what I wanted every single time. But nope. Nope. I think since this is a nice 2-story space that yeah, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Jessa, that's just like weird. It cuts off the front door all funny. Why are you doing it that way? And the answer would be, I have no freaking clue. And let's change it. I don't know. Because I'm goofy. Maybe that's why. Let's stop cutting off that front door. Let's open it up. Ah, that's better. Do you know what I'm thinking? I bet you know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that I'm going to keep this tall fence here because I really like it. I'm going to take this little hopscotch section out like that. Bring it all the way across to give them the maximum amount of privacy. Nope, not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep it just like that. And then leave this nice and open like this. Let's just hope this all comes together. Let's just hope that I have some modicum of an idea as to what I'm doing and that it actually works. My hopes are not large, but a girl can dream. Get back here. I hate that. Several people told me in the first 2 episodes in the comments that they found this not only to be soothing, but they actually fell asleep. So I do hope that you are happily snoring away right now. That's my deepest hope right now. I'm feeling pretty relaxed myself, I'll tell you that. Okay, this is the waterfront door. It's by, here we go. Here we go. That's what I was looking for. That's it, right there. Ding-a-ling-a-ding-dong, we have it. Because I wanted something with some blue in it to go with our color scheme. Now, I'm kind of going with my usual white here, but let's see if I can find something. I'm hoping for a light wood. That works. That works. That does not. That does not. That does. Mm-hmm. Yep. I like that. I like that. Okay, so we also have a fence over here, which I'm going to do perfect. That's neat. I like that. I was so engrossed in playing that it has occurred to me that my time is up. If I want to keep this file size reasonable, recording at 1080p at 60 frames per second creates huge file sizes, and I would quickly fill up both of my 1 terabyte hard drives and make it extremely painful to upload this if I did not keep these in a nice crisp 25 to 30 minutes. So I'm going to end this episode here. I'm going to save the lot, and when I come back we will continue on with the windows and the doors. And I do like how it's coming along. I can feel that it's going to be very nice, very nice. And I hope you do feel the same. And if you're not asleep now, feel free to hit the thumbs up button below if you liked it. And if you loved it, join the party and subscribe. And don't worry, you can do it when you wake up. As always, Thanks so much for watching.